Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is part two to wellness for my training for volunteering for becoming a crisis counselor on my way to becoming a real counselor slash nurse in the future. Um, I'm doing this training while I'm also going to be working in the medical field again. I'm going back into the medical field, and that's something I missed doing. Now I'm going to go back into it again. Thanks to some twists and turns that happened recently. I used to work in criminal justice. Now I'm going back into the medical field, and I'm happy about that. When things are meant to happen, things are meant to happen. Things are meant to be for a reason. I'm glad I'm going back into it, and I want to help people because I'm a healer. Okay, so I'm going to be going back on this topic. So, wellness here, module 4, self care. All right. Let's see. All right, support on the platform, supervisors. Okay, let's watch this video.
Completing the training does not mean that you are on your own after you transition to the platform. At the start of every shift, you will be assigned a supervisor who will do their best to create a safe environment where you feel comfortable seeking guidance and emotional support. Supervisors aim to foster a safe environment on the platform by listening to your concerns with empathy and compassion, providing prompt support, highlighting your strengths, involving you in decision making when possible, and debriefing with you after difficult conversations.
All right, so now we're going to move on after that. Supervisor, okay. Now, global chat rooms, another video to watch. Here we go.
You will be able to connect with other volunteer crisis counselors and staff throughout your shift using any of the global chat rooms on the platform. The available chat rooms will allow you to seek conversation support, debrief after a difficult conversation, or engage in random light-hearted conversations.
All right, so now we're going to go on to the next topic. All right, I've watched two videos. The first one on supervisors, another one on global chat rooms. Now I'm going to move on to the next topic in this. Okay, so support beyond the platform, coaches. You can expect to have support beyond the platform as well. You can always reach your coach via email or attend their office hours. Your coach can provide emotional support and suggest learning opportunities outside of the platform, skill refreshers, or continuing education sessions. The crisis text line community. Hearing about the success and resilience of your peers might help you overcome any doubts, self-doubts you might have about your volunteer experience. The crisis text line community is a trusted and safe space and to get answers and questions, ideas, share ideas, collaborate, and learn best practices. The minute you enter our community, we're going to gain access to our network of amazing volunteer and crisis line employees. Why should you join? Um, um, okay, connect with fellow new grads and longtime volunteers. Ask all your questions to new and seasoned volunteers. Access to a centralized virtual gathering space for all volunteers. A chance to connect with like minded individuals who share your passion. Opportunities for shared professional growth. A space to connect all things self care and wellness. All right. So why should you join? Just because of those areas right there I mentioned. All right. Now on the crisis text line community. Okay. Okay, so next. Okay, next is ways to engage your community. Post. Connect with other members in our community by asking questions to create poll or posting a link. Engage with other posts. Engage with content by reacting or commenting on posts that interest you. Look up information. Use the search bar to find information. The search bar is located at the top of the page regardless where you navigate in the community. Your participation in the community, when we show up, your present moment of with all of our senses. We invite the world to fill us with joy. The pains of the past are behind us. The future has yet to be unfold. But the now is full of the beauty simply waiting for our attention. Be transparent. We want you to be able to represent yourself authentically to benefit the most of from discussions with other members in the community, as such as we ask you to participate in the community as yourself, instead as anonymously or with a pseudonym. You can expect to have open, honest, supportive discussions with a diverse group of members who are also, and knowing who are you to help other members in the community feel comfortable sharing. Be kindful and respectful. Connecting and collaborating and supporting one another in a shared environment means disagreements may and likely will happen, and that is okay. Bullying and name calling, hate speech, obscenity, and abuse, or any kind of will not be tolerated. Do not engage in personal attacks or disparage of any participant in the community. We encourage you to approach fellow community members as you will be a texter on the platform. Be involved, but do not spam, which is contribute where you can, when you can. The community is best when everyone participates and adds in their voice on the conversation. While we love to see your active participation, please refrain from any and all selling and soliciting, including services, items, and the like. This also includes professional services, consulting, and job listings. Protect private and sensitive information. When you post in the community, you are posting a semi-public space. Integrity matters deeply to us, and all that helps our community remain safe and trusted space. While we encourage you to bring your full, authentic self to our community, sharing personal information in our text is a form of not permitted name, age, location, other personal identities from the conversation. Subheading. You will gain access from the community space after you graduate from training. And following steps are login, home, crisis text, talks line, sign in the crisis extra email address and password. Click on the crisis text community site. Congratulations, you're in. And that is all the material for that page. Now I'll be moving on to the next page. All right. One moment. Now I'm going to put a font on all this while I'm copying and pasting the important information here. All right, next one. All right, next one, continue. Your first shift. Now that you learn about many dimensions of self-care and about available resources, you'll be able to access to. You're ready to craft a personalized plan to support your well-being. Consider your following strategies to support your well-being before, during, or after shift. Preparing your shift. Okay. Paying attention to your current mood, stress level, and how your body feels physically. How might this affect your interactions with teachers, staff, and peers? Do not need to take care of your needs first. Do you need to take care of your needs first? Make your workstation comfortable and ensure you're having need within reach. Water, snacks, notebook. Identify ways that you can reward yourself after day of week volunteering to provide an extra motivation throughout your shift. During your shift, take breaks in between conversations and use them to decompress versus catching up on other responsibilities. Debrief with your supervisor and or peers after challenging conversations. Practice deep breathing and grounding exercises. After your shift, identify something positive about your shift, recognizing that you can make an impact in many ways. Finding a way to unwind before moving into another responsibilities. Debriefed with your supervisor and or peers. All right. Pause. Okay, continuing on. So, activity or personal wellness plan. Use the text below to write your wellness statement. Reflect the prompts below to help share your self-care plan. Before I start my shift, I will blank, but if I'm feeling triggered while I'm on the platform, I plan to blank. My favorite post shift self-care activity is blank. I always know that I could reach out to for support. So, before I start my shift, I will breathe. I will ground myself. If I'm feeling triggered while I'm on the platform, I plan to take a breather, and calm down, maybe eat a snack or something, and continue. My favorite post-shift self-activity is after my shift, I will ground myself, and I will make sure that I take all the people's energies that I helped, and I will release them because it was only during that time when I helped them, so I don't take it for me the rest of the day. So I release that energy, and I don't second think about it afterwards. I always know that I can reach out to you for support. Yes, that's true. I know that I can reach out for support. So these are all of the positive things to do during the work for during shift, preparing shift, and after shift. True. Mental health resources. If you struggle with mental health difficulties, please reach out for help for the following resources that you could use to connect mental health support. Crisis text line. Text hello to 74174. Text hello to 741741. Provides free 24 hours crisis support through SMS text messaging on web chat. Asian Mental Health Project. ASP seeks to end stigma around surrounding mental health in Asian communities and provides free weekly community wellness space and community. Black Emotional and Mental Health Collective. Black Emotional and Mental Health Collective is a website that supports coping skills and research to locate therapists and mobile crisis teams and those who identify as Black or other marginalized communities. Disability.gov is a website that educates you on civil rights, benefits, employment, emergency preparedness, and transportation, and more. Latino Therapist Action Network. Latino Action Network connects people who identify as Latin with therapists who promote equality and justice for Hispanic and Latin community. Mental Health in America. The article for Mental Health in America has provided information and tools for mental health in Spanish. National Suicide Prevention Helpline. Call 988 or visit website. This is a hotline provides anonymous 24/7 support for people distressed and thinking about suicide. Open Counseling. Open Counseling is a website that provides a directory, local affordable counseling. Trevor Project. Call 866-488-7386 or visit the website. Trevor Project is a website that provides crisis intervention and services LGBTQ youth and adult. Therapy for Latinx. Therapy for Latinx is a website that provides direct tutorial to local therapists to speak Spanish and work with individuals who identify as Latin. This is not an exhaustive list of mental health supports available to you. You are always welcome to use any of the available resources found on the website to support yourself and others. Next step, that you completed this module. Now that you complete this module, we help you feel better equipped to start your training. Module 4, Summary. Here's the video.
You've just completed Module 4 and taken an important step in prioritizing your well-being. Throughout this module, we've explored how wellness is personal, evolving, and essential to your effectiveness and sustainability as a volunteer crisis counselor. You learned how self-care isn't just a luxury, it's a necessary practice that protects both you and the texters you support. You reflected on your own habits, created a wellness statement, and identified strategies you can use to manage stress, compassion fatigue, and vicarious trauma. You also discovered that you're never alone. Supervisors, coaches, global chat rooms, and the crisis text line community are all here to support your journey. Keep your wellness plan close, revisit it often, and remember, caring for others starts with caring for yourself. Great work!
Key takeaways. Crisis Tech Line strives to support volunteers to experience well-being and belonging through holistic wellness program activities. Initiatives. Wellness is holistic as it talks a lot account aspects a person's life. Constantly hearing about the stories, trauma, grief, and other forms of suffering can result in countertransference, capacity fatigue, and vicarious trauma. Are you okay? I can hear you breathing hard. Are you okay? Huh? Are you okay? Huh? You want to take a bath now?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Duh.
How come I can hear you breathing so hard? Do you have trouble breathing?
No.
I can hear you. You're breathing hard. I'm not even breathing like that at all. Dude, do you think you have low oxygen? Do you think you have low oxygen?